Hello guys, welcome to the live stream, and it is the NEC Showdown Season 3, and it is going to be the quarterfinals for today, and there are the total 4 groups for us, and we will be having the continuous matches for the 4 days regarding April 2, 3, 4 and 5. With that, top 5 will qualify to directly for the semi-final, and through that players will be playing for the finals as well, and there are the several pro teams playing the PMSL, PMPL and all other stages, and we will be going for where to see them as well. And today we are having a greatest match between the players, and it is having a great initiation for them as well, and I'm pretty sure there are gonna be the more often matches going on between them. And here is the initial fight, and BMK Leo has been taken down as well. For now, it is the BMK Leo, and only 2 players are remaining for here. And the team number 5, they have to survive a bit and have to collect some kind of the point. But no, I'm not seeing any kind of the possibility for them as well. And the teams are starting to build up some of their caliber right here. And there are the teams, they are also being shut down from here. They need to manage themselves as well, and the teams from this stage should not have to choke right in this stage so that they could make it to the finals easily. And they have also the stage to play the semi-finals and semi-finals, finals, and going for the race of that #1 and #2, #3 and a greater prize pool as well. And we're gonna make a look at the hot drops as well for now, and it is the zone of the a bit kind of a western circle for now. But the team 99 has been gathering up for the spot of the military base, and military base, it is being a pretty bit kind of a difficult circle for them as well. Maybe the zone is also going for the insider or the outsider approach. For now, Raka is the only last player surviving for the team number 5. They only have the matches of the 4 count. They already lost another one, and so that what they would be doing for now. Great initiation for them as well, and I'm pretty sure they're going to be the more often match. BMK Leo has been taken down as well. For now, it is the BMK Leo, and only 2 players. Okay guys, here is the slot number 17, and they had already the 4 eliminations for now, and it is the 4 eliminations collecting from this slot number 5, and they have already been eliminated from this lobby, and they have to be careful for the another matches, and they also need to chase those kind of the fights right now. And it is the team from this slot number 17, and they are also trying to make up a good fight right here. And but the team from the slot number 7, and it is CN, and the players are the Shiny, Tozy and the Gorky right here, and they also have to make a kind of a circle bleed here, but they have only the 46 seconds of the circle to make into it. But they also need to defend from here. There are only the 3 players standing in this lobby, but you need to stay calm and composed right there. If you're gonna be exposed like that, they will also be having a kind of a shots from the long distance as well as the short distance maybe. Yeah, favorable drop score has not yet been found by these teams. And C and Gorke, he is also trying to make up some kind of the fights right here baby. But the players from the ESC, they are also trying to fight with the another team, and they are also have gotten the another component, and the other players, they are over the circle, and the circle is not favoring them right now, and the circle may hit them a bit difficult. And if the circle is gonna make them a kind of a difficult scenario, that is gonna lead them to a drastic moment that will lead them to end up from this lobby, so that they will not be able to qualify for this semi-final. And we are looking for the potential teams they can have actually in the semi-finals, but can we make that teams from here? That is the main question. And slot number 20, they are trying to claim their position from this area. They are fighting out of the context of the zone, but they need to be relatively happy because of the team they are having. Almost around 4 players are staying with them. And talking about the zone, there are the cluster kind of the situations right here, and there is the players from the and AC as well, and they also need to make kind of a good price right here. Team number 999, they are also trying to get engaged into the fight, but there is another player, he is also having the fight right there, and maybe a kind of a difficult scenarios are being created right here. And there is the cluster moments from the slot number 16, as we are going to see them as well, and they are already having or 2 eliminations, and with that 2 eliminations they are kind of pretty bit confident, and that potential and the caliber are also being showcased, and he is not going to be isolated right here. And they are also not stick into the same kind of the position. They are always being shuffling that position, but no, the player who did that, the 2 eliminations, he have been taken down for now, and the 3 players are still standing there. And the 3 players, they will have a greater responsibility to make those fights enough. And the slot number 15, they are also trying to make that fight in their favor, but the players from the SK, they are also being favored for this team. And slot number 6 and slot number 16, they are being trapped out. PKC right in front of them, and PKC needs to make that fight possible. If that could be possible enough, they will also be having a kind of a good fight scenario. There is the players from the PKC, they are trying to slam it inside, and he is already inside that. And now the players, these 2 teams have to make it possible. And the 2 teams, okay, they are currently fighting out, and they need to fight out right here, and they need to have a greater combinations of the guns right here. And he is trying to connect that sword, but not now. He is also trying to make that possible blast of that vehicle, and yes, there we go, another down from the player. And for now they are having a pretty good kind of a scenario right here. Maybe the teams from the slaughter 16, they are being favored, and there we go, he is being exposed, and he is not gonna be isolated right here. And the potential team gonna be the exposed right in front of him, and for now he is taking that shots. Players from the PKC, only the last player surviving right there, and he have to manage all those kind of the scenario. And from the long distance, players from the slot method, they are also trying to make some kind of a vision right here, and there isn't one to stick there, but relatively another player has been revived for now. But the players, the way they were coming into this fight, they are being sent back towards their direction. And for now, okay, the player is still taking that shot, and in the favor of that shot, they are not being able to compose that fight into their side. And here we go, another player is being in the context of that fight, and they are not still being able to make that possible combinations of the shots. And RQM is the player, he is also trying to make that shots, but there we go, the Molotov hits there, and he is having that knock possible from there. And now he had to make himself revived for now, but no, the Leo arrow, he and his team are being in a favorable condition, and they are potentially a good and almost a good team. And meanwhile, here is the team from the slot number 8, and they are also trying to make this fight better. And there we go, there is the players, they are being spotted already. He is already exposing that players, and he have that pretty idea from that. Okay, they are being having a great presence of mind and a great presence of team are also being affected. But now it is a slot number 8 RQM, only the two players, already 3 eliminations. That is going to be the more than enough for them, but there is always a greater opportunity for you. You have been qualified from the group stage and you are not into a little stage of that match. And here we go, the slot number is 13, and they are also trying to make some fights right here, and they are not trying to make that possible eliminations for now. And it is the team, they are rotating from their side, and the left hand side of them is being clustered as well. And for now it is this team number 9. We're gonna make some look over this fight as well, and what is gonna be the approach of the zone as well, and what a way to kick off the zone. And it seems like the players are also being interested in them. Yeah, pretty bit a kind of the scenario is also created, but some kind of the fights that we were expecting are not being seen for now. And the team Leo are also being stressed out from here, and this team from the SK Macquarie is right here, and SK Macquarie also need to make a kind of a fight possible right here. And we are here in the NEC community, and we are being presented 300 USD prize pool with the grand. Players are having a great aggression, a great formation of the teams, and they are having a quite a bit number of the fights right here, and they are also trying to grab those positions and that prize pool claim for them as well. For now, you have to subscribe our channel. You are watching in the Delilah PUBG Mobile, and you obviously know that you will be always tuned and you will be always surprised with that to make your position calm and composed right there. And there is the player from the RQM. He's being taken down for now, and the player who is being taken down for now is being spotted out right there. And all the teams are playing with that seriousness, and that gaming potentiality, and all those kinds of the present. And almost across the plane path, across the zone, they are always being a greater team and always being a greater context of the team as well. And the plane path was a bit kind of the pretty bit bad circle, but for now it would be a greater move if they will be having a kind of the good zone right here. But there is going to be the cluster, there are A41 Hydra 77, they are having that classes. Now they will also need to make a kind of a good eliminations count as well. In this meta, you only not gonna make that possible sorts with the elimination. You also need all kind of the factors. You need to be favored from the every kind of those eliminations as well as every kind of the instances as well. And for now there is being a kind of okay, there's being a kind of a pretty bit hard circle right here, but there will be a greater instance if they will be making a kind of a pretty bit hard circle as well. For now it is being taken down as well. Okay, for now it is being to be okay. Slot number 9, slot number 13, slot number 12. They are always bringing classes right here. Slot number 14 is also in the meantime as well. There is gonna be the union. They are having a fight connections, and for now he is taking that eliminations count, and it is not being a healthy fight right here for the context of this slot number 9. But they will have to manage this somehow. But no, another player Inma has been taken down as well. Timari has been taken down as well. All of the sudden the players from this context have to bear up this kind of the circle right now, and they need to figure it out, and they need to have a great connections and great possibility to convert that into a greater move. But for now they are not being able to make those such connections for now, and it is the Scorpion who is willing to make a kind of the eliminations right in front of you all. Yeah, I guess. And the players from the slot number 22, they are also trying to make kind of the zone and the vision as well. Yes, there is this slot number 22. They are trying to make a kind of the vision, and they are having a great and the proper vision for the all of the kind of the instances they are being presented, and making an early breakover, and 3 eliminations already taken down in their way. But timing is the important thing right here. Timing gonna be makes some kind of the circle instances, all kind of greater move as well. And there we go. Another player being taken down from another in, and they will be. And that is lot method in is being taken down as well. Lot 29, they will be having a great opportunity to take that fight. Yeah. For now, he is being stealing that elimination, and he is being helped with that eliminations as well. We're being shown that there is this lot of authority as well. Your arrow, he is also taken down, and he is eliminated for now. And from the far end, there is the player from this lot number 22, and he will have to make some kind of fight right here. Possibly they will be having a kind of the gossips and the talks right here, but the June will also have to make a kind of a good eliminations as well. But okay, there is the player spotting out from the slot number 8 by the DY as Curry 7. Card 7 is right there, and card 7 he is trying to meet them. And here we go. Another is taken down. Another player from the another team is being taken down, and he will. It is not just a thing that will be affecting a team. It is all the thing that will be taking the context of the mind of every teams and every players. They will have to make into this. Another player taking down into their way, and for now the player who was taking that position way out to make that, and there we go. The player has been taken down, and he will get suffered from there. And there is the player from the SAR bot is in front of you guys, and there we go. The player has been playing into this 16 right now, and remaining are the 16 players. And 16 players, they will have to context for that top 1 position. And yeah, maybe I guess slot number 40, they have already claimed their good positions right there. In front of them, he is hearing all the people rising, and they will have to go for the zone. Team also want to make a proper build up for the zone, and there we go. There's team from this slot number 14. They are trying to get into that, and they will take it down. From this slot number 14, DP clocks UID. He is taking that shot, but he is wondering about the player who is good. And Clutch Buddy is taken down. UID, he is also being taken down, and it is being unfavorable for them. And here is the Gorky Whitey. He's trying to make some kinds of the grenade connections, but that connections he will not be happy with that. Although the C and Gorky is in that area, but no, he will not be having a greater context. The DP zone, but maybe from the backward side, the players from the DP, they are coming their way out, and he may be spotted right there. He will be having a great fight, but no 1v2. That was easy for him, but no, at the end he was being taken down, and as he was being taken down, he was also being stretched out from there. He was also being a greater move from there. From these teams, a lot of advantages they are going for the
Go to mommy. Go to
tournament
mommy.
from open player and are not being disgusted. Okay, there is another team from the EXC. They have taken the almost around 11 eliminations and a greater signature for them as well. And it is a greater instance of the fight. They are being taken down, and a great signature, a great match, and a great appreciation for them as well. And it is a very huge appreciation for these teams, and many many congratulations to the team from the 9 and as well, as they have made into that top 2, and that top 2 is not gonna favor them as well. They have also they have they need to focus on the more as well. But for now we will be going for this short break for now, and we will be back. Thank you so much for watching. We will be back soon. Well, guys, you heard it right. It is the NEC Showdown Season 3, and all of these teams obviously loving the opportunity to play there, but they need to get through this event coming their way right now. And for now, the teams need to make a kind of good points for them in order to make a kind of a good entry for the semi-finals. And it is me, your host, as always, Soilis Cast, and it is hitting up in right here, and the pressure, you can see it is mounting off. And for the some of the teams, here is going to be the pretty kind of the difficult scenarios, but for now we will be going for the map screen as well. The map has been started all the way from the Impala, going towards the Monte Nuevo and the Impozo midway from there, but the zone talking about it, well, it is going all the way towards the northern shift, and the northern shift of the zone, how drastically it is being changed, how drastically it is being contested in the fights. Hacienda del Patron, the teams from the pinkish kind of the dot right there, they are going for that zone, and the Los Leones, A for 1, they are being contested in this area, and the team from the ESC, they are trying to get into the another area as well. And for now, the teams, they need to be calm and composed, and they need to have a greater fighting stance as well. We're gonna make a look at the some hot drops and the circles as well, and there we go, a favorable drop spot, and what a way to kick off the things of the circles. Hard area has been gone up for the Hacienda del Patron, water treatment, and the Crystal Valley, Torre Ahumara, and the teams are being contested in the fight for now. And the team, maybe they are trying to fight against the team. Okay, there is another player in front of them. Slot number 10, he is being taken down for now, and the no player support. The player from his team was way behind and way far from him, so that would not be a possible fight to make them possible. And here is the team who is trying to make a greater fighting scenario and the better fighting spirit, but no, they are still trying to make that sort possible. Okay, here we go. Another team from the slot number 22. RQM has been spotted for now, and his teammate is already being the king already into that compound, but he need to be away from the enemy as well. The opponent can always be a greater lesson for you, and the way he was brought in, the way he is being sent back from that fight, he is not trying to get that fight possible for now. There is the RQM who is trying to make that eliminations possible, but no. Okay, he is getting some sorts of the shots from the another side, but he is success to grab that position as well. And for now, here is the team from the Credo. They are trying to make a good instance of the fight right here, and they need to know their ability to rotate the things way out, and no team and no player have to concern about their rotations. They're all kind of the caliber and the potentiality to make a kind of a good rotation from the circle and to make a greater fight as well. And always the teams are being favored and teams are being contested in the initial stage, but there were some kind of the teams who are not interested till now, and they need to make a focus over the teams certain way. And here is the team number 9 who are also trying to make this figure out, through that teams will not be have to worry about the eliminations count, those hard and downs obstacles, and players are being steady and calm and composed for now, and they are being looting the area of this component. But BKB, the players who were having a great fight just before this, they are trying to make a fight. Okay, Okay, for now, BKB, they are also being taken down, and they were the players who were being the hashtag 2 just before this game, and they are also trying to make that position into the hashtag 123. Okay, there we go. Another player from the RQM being taken down. RQM being taken down, and they are being pinned down right there. And here is the player from the another team. They are also trying to make up some kind of the fights right here, but no, for now he is not having any kind of the vision for that team, and he is also trying to make that eliminations possible, but they will have to make a good context and the good communications over the teams, over all the players, and the great skill and the ability to play a good circle will obviously make a team and a team up and a unity bigger and the greatest of the all time. We're gonna tell that god or something else. Yeah, already it's being a great fight in front of all the teams, and BKB Mickey has been taken down. BKB, he is being taken down, and okay, I'm surprised to see that the team who were being hashtag 3 just before this game, they are not being able to play a good circle for now. The players from the slot number, maybe I guess 23? Yes, it is. Slot number 23. They are trying to make up a good fight, but for now, it is being hard to maintain that fight and maintain that synergy as well. Okay, here is the team. Slot number 23, Poco Loco IO is right in front of us, and Poco Loco has to make a good fight in front of him, and there is no any kind of the potential damages he had to bear from the another opponent. But for now, he also trying to stay calm and make a good entry of the circle, and later on they're gonna have a good fight over them. And here we go, another team, B. Okay, B and K, they are also trying to make up a good circle, and they are trying to get into the circle from the good area of the UA is right there contested by them. And as always, they are trying to make a good eliminations as well. Okay, but now it is being taken a great scenario and a great rotation from this lot number 24, and it is going to be the 99 Belmont. Belmont is trying to get a great instance right here. But no, for now we are going for the zone, and zone is taking the way out for now. And the zone is taking the way out for the center area. I guess yes it is. I was correct there, and the locker area is being contested by the teams, and it's the locker 24. It is being contested a greater area of the zone. The team from the PKC, they are still beside the Puerto Barcio, and they need to go inside as well. We're excited to see now what is going to happen in the next moment of the team is big and the greater version, and Rukh Esports, they were having a great fight just before this game, but they were not able to make a great combinations of that elimination as we were expecting from these teams. ESE, the team who were having a great second round with a great and a massive point of almost around 21, they are not having a great fight for now, and they are trying to have a great rotation. Okay, they can go forward with the Askis teams and the El Azur. Okay, that's gonna be El Pozo as well, and a soldier Zural is seeing in the screen with that greenish color right there. Yeah, I guess. And PMK Leo, they are also trying to get into that. But here we go, big circle, and the drama is being contextualized right here. Team number 24 is trying to make a good amount of elimination for now, but all the teams have to make a great fight right here. Maybe you never know which team is gonna punish you off from the backstab as the fight, and you need to focus on all the sides of the team. You never know which team is gonna spot you, which team gonna have a make a look and the vision over you. If you're gonna be taking a recent performance wise scenario, there was the ESC Esports who were having a greater elimination,
and with that eliminations, they were having a pretty bit kind of a great matches right there. But okay, there is this lot number 23, a player Wick Rare has been taken down as well. There is only two players for now, and they have to make a great fight for now. And talking about the fight, they are also being interested to get into the zone as well. And zone is not that far away from them. And as always, we're talking about the 20 slot number 24. They are also trying to get into that. But as I and okay, stupid rise there, and he is also trying to make that fight possible as well, and he is being taken down for now, and they were trying to get into the zone, but okay, there is the push, I guess. Okay, yes it is. Now for now he have to make himself okay held up right now, and there is the another team who is having another player down, and it is being difficult for them, and they are trying to play a good fight and the good tactics as well, but the strength of the team has also been matter, and all the team which has to make a great instance have greater opportunity as well. There is the high hill advantage for the Saints Esports, and they are always in the high area of that volume. But no, they are trying to make that eliminations possible. And there is this lot number 17. They are trying to make a look over the another enemy who are being pinned down by the another teams as well. And okay, you were always being spotted. And there is a team from the same Bachi. Okay, I guess yes it is. Okay, no, there is another player being taken down. It is being harder situation. They need to bear up this damage. He is being exposed, and now he have to get exploited, and he is being sorted by that bullet from the Amphor 16, and the players from the multiple side are making the eyes into them. Their eyes are being their side, and okay, slot number 17, they are trying to make up a good fight over it, and the team number 17, they are always being reviving the player and just taking their player down from the short range as well the long range area, and the all kind of the context are being seen here. Okay, a good amount of the eliminations not being actually taken for now, but the player from the Saints, they are also interested to make that fight possible, and making that fight possible, they have also the opportunity to make it in the larger scale, and for now it is being having a greater fighting stance, and it is going to be the another player down from the scenes. Bachi is down there, and the two players, okay, in fact three players are surrounding that player, but Coco, he have to move in front of him, and moving that in front. Okay, for now they need to make a severity, and they need to make a greater context of the fight. But D and K Leo right there, he is being pressed out from that Molotov, and he is also being taken down. Alpha is right there, and Alpha is being hit as well. He has been spotted from the Coco and another his teammate gonna make that fight possible, and he also been eliminated for now. A greater fight, a greater moment for them, and a great fighting spirit for this team. And already the three players are taken down. Okay, it is being a great aggression from these teams. We were not expecting this kind of fighting scenario from these teams, but you never know which team is gonna punish you off and which team is gonna make you laugh and give those free kills for you to make a race into that semifinals, and a favorable drop spot. You are being staying in a great race right there, and over the top of that slot number 22, DKY, okay, DYS 7 is being having a great smoke path right there, and as well as learning about that, it is the hardcore mode, and teams will have a greater advantage as well as a greater disadvantage in terms of the hardcore mode, and they are being able and unable to make that fight possible. But for now, it is the Union who are being taken down player. Okay, he is not being able to spot the player for now. There is the Union Ima Inma who is always ready to make that fight possible for him. But no, still he is taking that shot, but no connections yet have been connected to that player, and he is trying to exploit that player from that area, but he is the only solo player and he have to think about that. He need to go to the zone as well. The previous game was not that so comparable for them, and this team, this frequency has been taken and adopted by them, and they need to focus on their spirit of that fighting and the communications. Maybe the communications gap always gonna hit you off for the last and the bitter stage, but here is the team from the DSR. They are taking the shot against this team number 23, and the only two players are remaining. But here from the team number 21, KH, the two players are being watched out by the self player Top G, and Top G making that shot. But DP okay, another player taken down, and another player being taken down from this end, but no kind of a great John having them down. But okay, here we go. The player from the slot number 23, he's being spotted out. The vehicle is moving forward and he has already spotted that area, but this seems he has to make that current fight against the top G, but he is not still ready to make that shot, and he is being a greater challenge for him. No, that is going to hit them a lot and a lot. But the fight is being standard right here for this lot number 13 as well. Lot number 13, they are also trying to make a good fight right here. And okay, there is gonna be grenade from this player, and making that grenade, maybe a player gonna be taken down. Will that player be taken out? That is a greater question for them. But no, he is only being taken down from that end, and he is always been a greater opportunity as well as that challenge for him. But from another Inti as our top G is still making that pressure for that player, and is still making a greater instance of the fighting spirit, and there is another player being taken down. DSR top G, he is still trying to make that possible shots, but there is the DSY who are always being spotted right there in front of him, and the vision is always is still into that solo player, and it is being a greater opportunity to take that player down. But for now, it is also being okay. It is being some kind of difficult scenario for them as well, and it will make them a kind of short area, but they will have to adjust to some kind of the fights right here. Okay, there is the player only remaining. Okay, there is the players from this side, this end. They need to make up a good fight right here, but no, there is the team. Okay, there is almost around one, two, three, four, and other team from that. Okay, yellow cube right there, but see, and player from the Gurkhe has been taking down another player there, and see, and Saini, he is also taking down the player, but no, he is retaliated from there, and he will have to bear that pressure for now, and that pressure would obviously gonna hit the player from the another end. And here is the player, and he is the stupid, and he is making the other player stupid and making that player sustainability and that ability to make a good greater fight down and down and down. Okay, where the sea and Gorke is trying to make up a good fight against them, and he will already a bit eliminations, 5 eliminations from this player particularly, and slot number 5, okay, 24, there is 999, but he was able to dodge that sort, but no, at the end he is being taken down as well. And see, and Gorke, he is always been a greater instance and a greater motivation for this team, and always a greater fight. And 6 eliminations already been collected for this particular player, and always a great possibility caliber and a great instance of the gameplay. Okay, slot number 17. This team's talking about this team always being seen as a player taking down. Okay, but he was not aware about that player from the far end. The sword is being come from that end. And I was always talking about it, and I was always being mentioned this thing that you should be aware. You should be aware of that player. Those communications gap are hitting the box, and here we go. The result is being seen right here. And okay, he was being taken down. And see, and here is also being taken down for the far end, and it is being end of multiple players, multiple teams remaining from this area, and the team who is staying in that greater area will make a great fight there, and maybe a good amount of eliminations can be picked off from that area as well. I'm seeing a great possibility for these teams. Maybe a great impact has been made from these teams. Okay, yes, I was always concerned about that thing, and mentioning about that, but no players have been spotted till now. But it's slot number 22. They are trying to eliminate the players from the slot number 16, and it was always been their honor to make a good fight right there. But no, slot number 21, they are still trying to push up the players. Valklo is right there, but no, Valklo, he is being taken down. But no, the third party, fourth party, and the other party, and they are enjoying that. The players from the slot number 22, as I was mentioning about the eliminations count, they can grab out from this place and this destination. They can have greater destination from here. Slot number 17, they were always being seen as greater players. They were the teams win, and the two teams, they have to make up a good elimination. Both of the teams who are having a great elimination can make up a good fight and a chicken dinner as well. If you're gonna see a great chicken dinner from this instance, players will be more than happy for now. And the search of the player wanted list has been for now taken down, and the wanted list is always been shown from these teams. And here we go, the team from the DYS, as we were always talking about these teams almost around the elimination of the 11. Yeah, okay, not only the 11, it is almost around. Okay, 5 plus 4 is 9, 9 plus 2 11, and 15 eliminations, which is already the 25 points from a great match, and a greater congratulations to them as well. They are already into that top 5 or tier 4. They need to make into the semi-finals, and many, many congratulations to them as well. And it is being a great eliminations count as well, and it is the slot number 12 SK. They were having 4 eliminations, and they were eliminated from that. And PKC, these teams were also having a great expectation from the audience as well, but they were not able to make that fight possible. ESC, they were the team who made that top 1 just in front of this game. But for now, we will be going for a short break, and after that, we will be right back. Thanks so much for watching. We will be right back. Keep watching, guys.
Hello and welcome back, everyone. We are in the NEC Showdown quarterfinals, and it is the matches of the Group A, and we are watching right here the map of the Sanok, and it is the third match. And talking about the plane path, it is going all the way towards the Paradise Resort and the Tatmok area. And it seems like plane is starting off, and it is the third match, and third match out of the match number 4. Okay, we are going from the kampong to the upwards from the tatmok, and kind of a pretty good circle formation as well, and it is a pretty good kind of a circle with the regular approach, I guess. Yeah, obviously, to say that, the least of the teams have to make a bit of the hard for these teams who have to make a alternative drop a spot. But for now, the team number 5, they are already into their side, and the plane path is already been stopped and it is already taken away. And we're gonna make a look on this some hard drop and the circle as well, and talking there a favorable drop, and what a way to kick off the things right here. And the circle goes hard to the area of those BMK players there, and they may have a great fight right here right now. And for now, the teams are making some kind of a fight right here, but maybe fight would be possible or not. That is the bigger question, and that question mark will be always in the team, and they are trying to push it out, but there is the connection making out towards the player from the union. But no, till now there is no any hard type of connection is made down. But okay, slot number 23, they are always trying to make a kind of elimination. BKB, they were having that hashtag 2 position with a greater point, but for now their players are being helpless, their players are being cast out by the opponent, and they will have to make a greater fight right now. Otherwise they will have to create a way from the lobby, and the door of that semi-finals will be closed for them. And for now, and it is the slot number 23, they are still trying to make up some look over the opponent, but no, till now no any kind of the vision have been made through their side. But no, here is gonna be the player from the team number 5, BMK Leo, and BMK Leo is trying to have some vision against the team of this slot number 14. But okay, I'm trying to grab that out position from this lot number 14. But will that initiation take that fight away? Yes, it is. There is gonna be the one shot connection making their way out, but there will be a greater connection obviously, and that will take that player away from the lobby. And okay, here is gonna be the opponent fight, but no, that DBS connection. DBS being powerful in this meta, and they are being shut down from the AST, and AST in, they are being a great approach, and they are being a great opportunity, and they are taking and a great eliminations for now. What a match. What a great way to initiate this. Wow, just wow it is. Yeah, I'm gonna love it. And these teams making a great fight connections right here. Let us see the team another, and it is the SKX player from this particular area. They are trying to context over this area, and over time we have seen that the team is always being a passive approach for them, and they are in the area of the, I guess they are in the area of the Camp Bravo. Yeah, obviously there are other players, and maybe the teams from the Camp Bravo have to make a kind of a great fighting scenario. But we are gonna see another team, and it is going to be the DYS who made that position of a great fighting scenario. And there we go, another player, SK Mercury, have been taken down. DYS, now they are taking their a greater marks away, and they are having a greater elimination. But no, Lovely, he was being overexposed, and if you got the overexposed, you need to be isolated in the lobby, and you need to get away from the partner's hand, and you will have any no option to make a great initiation. But for now, they have to suffer up that kind of the scenario that they made out. But okay, they will have to adjust that how they will gonna be make a kind of greater fight. Okay, they are having some kind of a vision, but no, there we go. The player from the DYS being taken down for now. Okay, there. Okay, the player from the SKX was there. Yes, it is. SKX. Now there is going to be the hybrid, and hybrid have to make this fight possible. But okay, hybrid, it is right in front of the Kurt 7. Kurt 7, he was always been a greater player for this team, and the pixel HP with that hybrid, but no, he was unable to make that fight possible. And from another side, the player Bamboo Clad has been taking that grenade, and this grenade is being taken from this player, and 3 eliminations already being grabbed out. Okay, from this particular solo player, but one player has to get out of the lobby, and the king was the name who got out of the lobby. And for now, players, they are always being in a great form and a great aggression, and they are showing their a different kind of a gameplay. They were having a great instances of the fight, but for now they are always being a great aggression name. And there is a player from the sea, and they are also taking the fight, but no, the player has that disadvantage to make that possible shot, but he was being overexposed, and he was being over hampered for these player. And the slot number 18, they were in front of them, and it was a great mistake, and they are being punished off from this area. But some kind of a fire was taking that burn away, but this burn away obviously gonna help them a lot. And see, and Shiny is right there already. The 3 eliminations has been grabbed out from this team, but 2 players has been taken down. This is gonna make their side obviously in a greater disadvantage. But another team, AST, they are also fighting in their area. Okay, there is gonna be AST as well. Okay, DYS is in front of our screen for now, and DYS, they were having a great elimination in the beginning stage, and what a way was that to break a way out. And they are still trying to make scanning and skimming all these teams from here. And for now, there is this lot number 17. They are trying to have a make a look aboard that, but no, there is the player down. Stupid right there. Stupid taking that look away for that enemy, but no, he is not able to take that shot possibly. But there is this slot number 22 and slot number 17. These two teams being aggressive. The aggression is being a lot in these teams, and this aggression obviously gonna make a kind of a great instance. But another player down. No, it is the team, it is the player from the ASLT. They are being helpless, they are being critical and critical and critical. They had to make into that semi-finals somehow, being in that top 5 position, but no, he is being skipped out. And the player from the DYS, they are trying to spot out that player, they are trying to chase him out and make that player possibility out from this lobby. And there is this lot 24 player in front of them. Maybe some kind of the eliminations and some kind of the fighting scenario can be set up from this stage, but you never know how gonna be the players and how it gonna be the another team making their way out. But no, they were already being the another direction, and the destinations of these players has already been into the another shift. Okay, yeah, there is gonna be this lot number 24 and the 999 perfect. And how perfect is he gonna play? And the teams are starting to build up some kind of the caliber, right? And they are able to hold out these teams who are moving across the area, and they are trying to hold out the players from the DYS who were moving across there in front of their eyes, I guess. Yeah, it was in front of their eyes, and the player from the Union are also being taken down. Okay, the players from the Union, they are being taken down, and it is being an instanceable fight, an extraordinary fight from this side. But no, there is gonna be the players from the slot number 8, and they are also taking a greater fight, and a greater fighting opportunity and the possibility are also being grabbed out from these teams. And now, here we go. The teams from this slot number 8, he is being spotted. He was trying to make a look over that player. Okay, slot number 8 who is being on a great fighting opportunity. This team, always we're talking about this team RQM, and RQM, they are taking another player down from this area, but taking that fight into consideration, another player is being taken down, and multiple teams have to make a being favored, but no, Sasha was there, and he is being taken down, and it is being critical situation for the RQM as well. He need to revive his partner, and he have to make over that area right now, but he is for now reviving the partner, and his partner has also need to make a greater fighting scenario, greater fighting ability and that caliber right now. But here is the players from the DYS. As always, we are focusing on to these teams because these teams always been impressing us and into the larger stage of the game, larger scale of the layers, and talking about the ability and those short connections has always been a favorable condition for them. There is the player from the slot number 23. Okay, there is the player 99 perfect, but okay, the player from the 99 has been taken down, and the player from the 99, they were being a great possibility in the this match, but no, they were almost around taken down by the DYS Esports, and the player from the DYS, they are always and still into that fight, and they are not trying to lead the players away from their eyes. They are trying to make those eliminations confirmation, and okay, perfect, 999 perfect. It is not a perfect shot, it is not a perfect combinations for them, and it is the player from the slot number 24 who is trying to make up a vision for the player who had take down his side, and DYS is right there, and DYS making that shot possible, but the perfect is also being taken down, and maybe there is a no any chance of the revival for him, and he is gonna be eliminated from here. He had to bleed out from this area. And talking about the zone is going all the way through this area, and zone is not gonna favor these teams, and they also need to get into the zone, but the zone, okay, let us see about the zone as well. Okay guys, yeah, this is the match of the Sanok, and we are in the group A matches of the quarterfinals. There are the almost around 4 groups, and they will be having a matches of the 20 lobbies, I guess, and with that 20 lobbies they need to come into the top 5 so that they could be selected into the selected, that is not a way to say that, but selected as well as qualified into the semi-finals, and they will be having a great opportunity to play there. But for now it is the day number 1, and matches are already been into the 3, counting on this as well, and the players from the escape, they are not trying to escape, they are always the player grabbing into that, but the DY as they are going into that area, that means there is a kind of a circle that will move into that player, and how would this player gonna react. Okay, there is the player from the escape, we're gonna see the escape as well, how escapey and how
target and how catchable would that be? Obviously, it is going to be the matter of concern for all of the teams, all of the players, and all of the audience. It is going to be escape. Already four eliminations for the Tobias. Okay, Turbos, OP, Turbo OP. He is trying to make a look right there. Okay, there is the DYS players. If he comes straight away into his eyes, now he is gonna be spotted for now. Okay, he would be having some kind of a surprise, but no, he choked out that. He missed that. He choked out that, and he is gonna bear that punishment with that himself. And no, it is what not was not his side to favor that fight, but here is gonna be the DY as the player always trying to make that eliminations into a greater and the favorable condition. But here, the player from the Leo is trying to take a look at with the FPP view, and FPP view always gonna help you in the short range. But here we go, the player trying to make a look over the FPP view in the long range area as well, and he is trying to take some kind of instances from right here. But there is slot number 22, and slot number 22 they are also making a kind of greater fight. Yeah, obviously players will have to make into it, but the players are always being concerned about the thing that they will be always able to make up a good fight right here. Here is the player from the team number 13, and the Leo is right here. They have a greater opportunity to make into a hashtag 1 or into the hashtag 5 in order to qualify into the semifinals. The semifinals will be obviously going to be a greater opportunity and a greater stage to prove yourself into the greater teams. But there we go. There is the Marine who took that player down, and Marine took that player down, and he is maybe instantly going for Rod. There is the player from the DYS as well. DYS, now there will be a greater fight, and now he's perfectly going for Rod. What would be the connection? What would be the conclusion for this team? Marine trying to cook up that nade, that grenade gonna make that player exposed, but no, for now this player is being taken down, another player being taken down, and the DY as the last player is surviving, although he has already collected that 13 eliminations, and this is gonna help a more fun for him. And moreover, we are talking about this team having a greater takeover from the previous match, but we have still a one match remaining. This is the match of the Sandhawk, and the Sandhawk is being skipped out, and a greater skepticism and a greater judgment has been taken down. And with that professionalism and that level, the Marine is okay in front of him, but no, he has no idea about the player that is coming out of the zone, and the player was spotted from another team, team number 10, Credo, and Credo spotted him, and instantly he has been taken down as well. And maybe a smoke and a hard cover may help him to get revived, but no, taking that player into the consideration, and no, the player from the creator being taken down, and the player from the creator being taken down, it is going to be a greater fighting stance for this team. And okay, for now this team always being a greater opportunity, and it is the winner chicken dinner for this team. As we were always talking about these teams, this team were not having a greater opportunity, but finally they proved in this stage. They proved finally, and it is the chicken winner with the 8 eliminations, and the 18 points has been grabbed out from these teams as well. And let us see what was the result for your team, the team you were favoring, the team you were supporting, and team you were being able to make a great connections and a great what do you call that say a healthy conversation and a healthy talks between these teams. And okay, here is the teams, and here is the points table, and we will be back with the short break, and we will be just back with the match number 4. And match number 4 is gonna be the Wrangle Privet, I guess, and maybe the teams will not have to divert, and you also did not have to divert from this stage. We will be just right back after a short commercial break. Till then, keep watching, guys. We will be back soon.
Okay, guys, we are back again. It is the result after the match number two, and it is the players who are being in the top five, and they will be having a greater instance to qualify into their area. And if they will be having a greater combinations, and another two game results are also being pending, and it is being calculated in the backend from our production team, and it is the first among the team players and team Drag Quarries has already been secured the 30 points from the two games. Escape Esports having the 22 points. SL2 Squad having that 17, and the Creation Sports with that 16. And in spell, they are also having that 14. Input output 13, and there is a no longer gap between them. A chickener can help them out to make into a greater fight. And here we go, the match number 4 is already being started, and the match number 4, it is going to be the match of the Erangel, and the match of the Erangel gonna be having a greater fight and a greater instances of the eliminations as well. And it is the match of the Erangel you guys are watching. You guys are watching in the Delilah PUBG Mobile official YouTube channel, and obviously you will have to make a look over the teams of your favorite choice and all of the players who are always being into your concern. And there are a lot of the team who are being into a great zone area, and we're gonna have a look over the zone as well. Here we go, the zone is right in front of the teams, and it is not supporting any way towards the area of the school apartment is being supported, and no area for the military base approach. The players who are being approached in the area of the military base, and they are having incredible fights anyway. 9-9, they were having expectations of the greater eliminations as well, but the Leo, they are taking the fight now for now. And while taking the fights, they will have to be aware about the enemy and all of the possible eliminations they can capture away from that area. Okay, 9 away or is right there, and yes, Naya Poliana for now it is being clustered for the area. And yes, Naya Poliana is the area from where the teams will have to adjust themselves into a greater person and a greater area. There is this lot number 11 in front of them, but how they will approach to make a fight and how they will approach to make over a great elimination count as well. Okay, there is the players, they are always being taking another elimination. There is the player from this lot number 11, they are trying to make over a great fight, but there were the players from the multiple area who have to maintain a greater distance, a greater eliminations, and a greater fight as well. Yeah, obviously they have to make a greater fight, but talking about this area, there is being a great fight, and the three teams are being clustered for now, and these teams have to make over a great eliminations. Okay, if you look over it, there are also some teams who are trying to make a look. Okay, look at the split of this slot number 23. If you're gonna look at the split of this slot number 23, you will have to see what kind of the strategy are being showcased from these teams. Look at there, the 2 and 2 and 1 split. It is incredible split, and this split gonna make a lot of impact for these teams. And players from the skip were also trying to have some kind of a fight right there, and some fights were being taken down and some fights were being played right there. And maybe the player from the skip, the another player is taken down, but no, another player from his side also being taken down. Now the player have to skip out from this region, but he need to make those player kills secured by them. And okay, the another player is already skipped out from this area. How will they being a great fighter right now? Credo is in front of them. They are not trying to lead them outside that player, so that he can revive that, So he is trying, and they are trying to make a great initiation, but no, for now he have to make a great fight. They are already into a great disadvantage, and the disadvantage will have to be bared out right there. But the player from the Credo, he is trying to move in front of them, but moving in front of him, maybe some sorts of the eliminations have to be bared from this player as well. Okay, there is this lot number 10, Credit Kensai. Two eliminations already gathered up from this player, but 10. Okay, slot number 10. He is trying to make a fight against the ESC. Escape Esports is right in front of them. And okay, the player from the escape, he is not letting that player escape out of that. And for now, the player are still being watched out. He is always being carried forward for his player. And okay, how they gonna be spotted, how they gonna be playing a greater fight is the majority of the question that is being arised from this area. Okay, talking about this player, already a great fight has been engaged. Great eliminations has been automated from this area, but talking about escape, they are not trying to escape, but the Credo, they are always trying to look over those players, but no. For now, they are moving with those fits, but the foot area is not gonna cover the more of an areas from them side. Okay, there was the multiple players who are trying to make a raid, but there is the player from the DYS as well. DYS, this team always been trying that a great initiative, but for now he is also trying to move over with that vehicle, over with that elimination count, and there is gonna be the zone area shrinking down their way out, and the zone is going out, but which team is gonna be favored from this zone, and which team is having a greater elimination count and a chicken rare. There is all the way zone to the Rozhok, but no teams is right there. Okay, the player who are in the top of the map are being contextual right now. Shikari Esports and the player in the AS Naya Poliana, and the players who are coming down from the zone, the players from the 99, they also have to move forward for the zone right now and military base. They have to get away from that breeze, and getting away from that breeze would have a greater problem for them, through as they cannot make into that place easily. But how they would approach is the greater questions right here, and the timing is a greater part. There was the slot number 22, and he is trying to save that player off, but no, for now there is the player surrounded by himself, but no, another player being taken down. There is a greater cluster of the fight right now, and the player from the another side is also being contesting in that area. But how they gonna be taking that fight away? But no, there is being a greater pressurizing scenario created, and how they gonna be taking that elimination count. Okay, there is only one player remaining for the DYS as well. DYS with that card 7, only the last player surviving for this team, and there is this lot number 8, almost around 2-3 players are down for them. They also need to make a third party scenario for this lot number 9. Union is right there, maybe some sort of the damage would help them, but no, there is another third party scenario can be created from the C and Esports as well. See, and they are trying to get away, yes it is, and that third party engagement, that is gonna help them a lot. That is gonna help them a lot with that elimination count wise, and they will be having a greater elimination count. The 2 eliminations count has been collected easily from that side, but okay, the vehicle has been turned around. The vehicle has been completely turned around for now. And here we go, the player from this lot number 22. He is trying to heal up himself. There is a player from the ASLT. ASLT, he is not trying to get away from that area, but how is he gonna be taking that elimination count? But he has already been escaped. Okay, there is a vision of this, some pixel vision has been collected, but no, he has taken that player successfully down. DYS, they are taking that player down, but no, the off angle of the Coco gonna make that player eliminated, and that player being eliminated for now. It is the player from the seat, and they are also engaged in that fight, but okay. It is totally understandable and understandable to make that sure how the player gonna be eliminated. For now, there is a 1v1 scenario, but no, that is okay. There was a clear 1v1 for him, but no, the first connections was built up by the player from the CN, but sadness roams around himself, and the Union Enma has taken that elimination, almost around 5 eliminations already grabbed out for this team. And this team is already rocking into this stage. This team is already having a greater context of the fight right now, and players from this area trying to make up a good fight right now. Okay, here is the player from this lot number 20. He is trying to make a good fight as well. Okay, right there, no any kind of the players are in front of them as well, but the player who is belonging from this lot number 24, he is trying to make up a good fight right now. Okay, it is gonna be the last match of the day, and we will be having tomorrow meeting with the group number B. But here we go. The 11 teams are still remaining. 11 teams, they will have to make up a good fight. They need to look over, and after the teams who is gonna be having a backstab and the front stab, that will be avoiding them to make that elimination count a bit kind of the difficult scenario, but there is the slot number 9, Union, and their unity, and their harmony, and that cooperation and the understanding between them gonna help them a lot, and I get a good amount of the eliminations right there. Okay, but that there is a player from the another side. They are also being contested in that area, but how would they be approaching that area? Is the greater questions arising here, and the slot number 24. Now, in this Parado Hill, they will be alone, and they will be left out from that another team as well. And here is the team from the ASLT. ASLT, they are also trying to make out some eliminations for now, but no any kind of initiations has been seen till now. One eliminations from the player DYS, I guess, is being eliminated from this player Coco. The Coco's that off angle was brilliantly understandable, and a great and excellent performance by that player. A greater instance of that eliminations was being shown from this player. And here we go, the player from another team. Here we go, the player I was talking about, Yasnaya Polyana, was being already skited and already being sniped by that player. But here we go, the player from his team, slot number 70, they are trying to hit up there, but no, he is self being taken down. And the slot number 23, maybe they were going for that player, but no, they are being escaping out. That was a kind of a bad approach from their side. The player was taken down, but they were not interested to take that sword against him. What was that? I was not understanding the player and the strength of that player. But for now, he is successfully being revived, and after that revival, they have gone into a greater instance and a greater successful and a strong team as well. And here is gonna be the another player, another backstab can be taken from this slot number 24, and it is 9-9 perfect, but perfect gonna be taken down maybe, but no, that vision was not able to take that player down. Okay, I was talking about that. Okay, that would be a great fight for them, but that would not help them a lot to make them possible fight. But he was being taken down from another player for now, and it is not being possible to make a great fight right there. Multiple players are being taken down from this side, but here is gonna be this lot number 17. Only the 2 players are remaining for their side, but they would have to struggle a bit to make their fight possible. But no, there is gonna be another team, and that is gonna be the end of that team, and end of that team gonna make that eliminations as well, and already a great elimination. Okay, that is already 4 eliminations from this team. Yeah, I was concerned about the elimination count of this team 9-9, but top 5 is being called is being here qualified for the semi-finals. And if you are being qualified in the semi-finals, you have to make over, and you have to make a look over and after this fight. But here is the player who is making some kind of the revival right now, and making this player revive for now. How they gonna be approached? Okay, there are the multiple kind of the fight being taken down right here. There is the players who are always being interested to make that fight, but no, he is being taken down from the far end. There was the player from the 9-9, and 9-9 being 99% sure to make that possible fight into their side, but the player. Okay, here is gonna be the slot number 24, and it is the player from the 9-9, and they are taking away the fight from this side. Okay, how this team's gonna make that fight possible, but for now it is this slot number 24 9-9. They are still trying to make that shot possible, but how they gonna be making that eliminations possible is the greater questions, is the greater initiation for them as well. And okay, here is gonna be the player, and no, the player being taken down. No, that player was being taken down, and for now that player already being revived, and that revived player would have to make a greater instance of that player. Okay, here is going to be the emote, and the 9 teams remaining for now. Only the 9 teams remaining, and these 9 teams have to make a great fight and a great struggle for now. The struggle they have to make, and the struggling phase has to make that fight possible, but no revival possibility is being shown from that area, so the players are not being able to go through that player and make those revive. But here is this slot number 11. He is trying to fill off himself and go forward for the eliminations, but no, maybe this is gonna be having a great disadvantage for them. Okay, yes it is, I was right there, and this was not a great fight for them, but there is the player from the Credo. They are laying a great combinations of the fight right here. As I was talking about these teams, as I was talking about these players, lot number 11, they are not into the zone, they have to move far away. They are always being far away from the zone, and they need to go inside, but there is the no way out to get inside. But how they will be approaching for now will be the greater questions for them. But SKX are also being interested in this fight, and how this fight would be executed from this side would also matter a lot in order to make that fight possible. And if the fight would be possible to make into that area, they will be having that enough point to make into the semi-finals. And how the semi-finals game would be having into this area will also matter into the teams. And already 2 eliminations has been collected by the SK, but SK are also moving forward, and how would they be approaching in front of them? And the slot number, okay, yeah, 15 is right there, and the player from this slot number 21, he's trying to take that shot possible, but no, there is another player coming way out, but no, that was a great instance. But SKX Lovely, they took a great opportunity, they took over, no opportunity cost lost from that area, and there was always a great initiation for this team. And here is gonna be the Union. He is taking a look over the SK, but they won't be able to make that player into their vision as well. It is the major questions and it is the major advantage for them as well. Yeah, I was talking about this, and it is the Union who is trying to make a look, but he would not be having that enough view to make that elimination possible. For now, there is the lot of the elimination and the opportunity taking with their way, but which team would be having a great fight would be the question right here. Okay, here is the only. Okay, six teams are remaining for now, and being the six teams remaining, how they would be approaching into the fight would be the questions right here. But okay, how it would be approaching. Okay, right there, wow, another player being taken down, being another player taken down for now. Now the situation is being chaotic, and the situation is being in the FPP mode, no TPP, but from the long way out, he is being pressed out, and it is being the scenario that could not be helped with this way out. And for now, it is being so discussed for these teams to make the fight over it. And here is the teams making the shots right here, but in front of them, in down of them, everywhere out, there is the shots playing out. And here we go. Here is the player always being interested, but in front of him, he is not trying to exploit himself. He's not trying to give that position for that enemy, and he is always going to with that area. But okay, there was the AKM burst. That burst can help him out, obviously. With that burst, he was able to make that fight possible. He was able to make it possible into that zone. And for now, it is being into the small circle, and Credo is only into the circle. Maybe the players from the area of the A41, they have already the idea that we are only the 3 players and only 2 players are remaining in front of them. But here we go, the team number 10 already being spotted, that player, and the player is being spotted already. But no, they are not trying to keep that player way out. Okay, here is the shotgun approach, but from the far way behind, there is the winner second runner for this team A41. They took that elimination, they took both of those elimination and make that fight possible from that area. And it was a great initiation, and it was a great move from that possible push, and it is the result as well. And you're gonna see, and you're gonna make a look over it, and how they would be able to make into this area. And okay, look over it, how your teams were having a performance right here, and how it was being able to make into that possible area. Okay, for now, maybe we have to go forward for the day 2. And here we go. How was the result for now? It was this hashtag 14, hashtag 15, and it was the result summary, and how it would be arising, and how, which teams would be surviving and which teams would be qualifying. We will be just right back. We will be having a great conversation regarding this as well. Just a second, guys. We will be back soon. Thank you so much for watching.